crumbled in the MetLife in 25 minutes. Paris Saint-Germain 3, Real Madrid 0. Brilliant again. Tried to concede a penalty to prevent Fabian Ruiz from scoring, but couldn't. Paris Saint-Germain's Italian keeper. Hakimi. Bit of backspin on the ball. Hakimi. Courtois came. Now he has to go back. Barcola. Great touch. Then a lovely swivel from Barcola. Still on for Gonzalo Ramos. Paris Saint-Germain 4. Real Madrid 0. 16 goals scored now by Paris Saint-Germain on their way to the Club World Cup final in convincing style.
Will the FIFA Club World Cup trophy go to France or go to England? That is the big question a lot of people are now asking. It is Kiko Sports Show live on Solutions 93.9 FM. Well, it is Oladapo Kuribi. You can call me Young Striker 9 behind the MIC. This morning, my team lost out in the round of 16 against Alila. Yes, FEIVA Lawrence Ola's team is out in the semi-final. So it's only Gansi's team that is left in the FIFA Club World Cup and in the final of that competition. I know Cash doesn't have a team at the FIFA Club World Cup. Even his team, okay, sorry, he's not supporting Crystal Palace. He's a Newcastle United fan, so they are playing in the cup competition in Europe. But hey, Cass, how you doing? Good morning to you. Have a seat and let us quickly have a little chat this morning. A lot of people are saying that maybe luck may work for Chelsea this time, most especially looking at how the team has been. However, looking at how free goal scoring PSG is and the way the team demolished Real Madrid last night, look at how PSG demolished Inter Milan in the final of the UEFA Champions League. If you have to put your money on any team going to the final, I mean on the two teams going into the final of the FIFA Club World Cup come Sunday, what team would that be? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Young Striker.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful morning in Ibadan.
Yeah, we know it's cold. Most especially for Real Madrid fans.
Well, yeah. In fact, I was really shocked yesterday.
I was hearing your voice up and down.
Surprising that Real Madrid could lose scandalously yesterday. But if you, like you said, if I put my money where it is, I think it's PSG all the way because that team is dynamic.
PSG is dynamic, but some people are just saying that there's a way that Chelsea plays. And maybe because Chelsea would be underrated going to that final, may give them a better edge. And maybe some new players. I mean, we saw what João Pedro did. A lot of people didn't really see much of Neto. And looking at some other players in that Chelsea squad. And maybe underrating Enzo Maresca.
Yeah, it's true. When Chelsea plays, Chelsea has this knack of really choking up and then really getting the form they want to. But if you look at PSG right now, they are in serious form from the Champions League to this FIFA Club World Cup. It's been very difficult to break them down. And one thing their coach has is that I think he has brought in this style of play which they keep attacking and attacking and attacking you. So it's always difficult for teams to break them down. So I feel that it's PSG that might end up winning this competition. Okay,
well, we are recording this. My cast is backing PSG all the way to win this. But looking at the way PSG got into the final and the way they've been scoring, they lost just once in the FIFA Club World Cup, and that was in the group stage of the competition, same as Chelsea. Definitely. And looking at how PSG moved, beating Inter Miami 4-0, beating Bayern Munich 2-0, and getting to the semi-final, beating Real Madrid 4-0, keeping clean sheets in the knockout round. And looking at how Chelsea moved to the final, beating Fluminense 2-0, beating Palmeiras 2-1, and beating Benfica 4-1, which shows how weak the defense is, meaning they would surely likely concede,
goals,
but they will score.
They'll still score, but the issue is, can any team break PSG right now? That's the question.
Can any team break PSG right now? Maybe Chelsea can be that. I was saying something, and well, Duku, the ex-international, is saying that the two teams will play free-flowing football, play attacking football, but you see some chances that Chelsea will surely squander when they have the opportunity, not like what we are seeing from PSG. Well, we still have more days to talk about this. Well, remember Saudi Sports Safari. Will you be around the Saudi Sports Safari? I'm not sure. But maybe we'll come to your area. But let me just get your prediction before we continue with the show.
Well, my prediction, I think I'll give it a 2-0 scoreline.
2-0 scoreline. PSG 2, Chelsea 0. Well, guys, jump on the Facebook fan page. You heard Cass, who is a Newcastle United fan, is not wishing the FIFA Club World Cup to come to England. Seeing good football being played.
We won't hear the last of it.
Now I understand. So one is tactics and one is more of avoiding noise. I will call the music. Thank you very much, guys. Our father. Well, guys, we continue with the show. Remember, you can keep letting us know what your predictions will look like and what your expectations will surely look like for the FIFA Club World Cup final between Chelsea of the English Premier League and Paris Saint-Germain coming from the French League on. Remember, this team is also the UEFA Champions League winners and facing Chelsea that won the Conference League. Wow. We'll be right back. Do not go anywhere.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
All right, let us go straight and talk tennis before talking more of football this morning. Remember, you can watch us live from anywhere across the globe. Jump on our Facebook fan page, Solutions 939 FM, YouTube channel, Solutions 939 FM, to watch, listen, and contribute on the show. You can also send me a WhatsApp message on 0904 422 2939. Well, let's go straight and talk tennis this morning. Where from a top 10 player, Fabio Fognini announced his retirement from professional tennis on Wednesday at Wimbledon, where he lost to Carlo Alcaraz in a 5-setter on day one of the tournament last week. The 38-year-old Italian pushed two-time defending champion Alcaraz for more than 4.5 hours before coming out on the wrong end of the 7-5, 6-7, 7-5, 2-6, 6-1 scoreline in Fortnite's first match at the center court. Well, talking about the relationship life of Fognini. Fognini is the husband of 2015 US Open champion Flavia Pennetta. She famously won that title at the age of 33 by beating childhood friend Roberta Vinci, then surprised everyone watching by saying on court that her retirement would happen later that year. All right, now let's talk about ladies more this morning and looking at results same as expectations for the semi-final of the WTA category of the Wimbledon. Iga Swiatek, 4 of whose 5 Grand Slam titles have come on the red clay of the French Open, reached the Wimbledon semi-finals for the first time with a 6-7-5 victory over 19th seed Ludmila Samsonova that went from a stroll to a bit of struggle in the late stages on Wednesday. The 8th seeded Swiatek becomes the 4th active women's player to reach the semi-finals at all 4 majors, joining Arina Sabalenka, Victoria Azarenka, and Karolina Pliskova. Now, let's look at the fixtures going down today in the WTA category of the Wimbledon. Arina Sabalenka will take on Amanda Anisimova, while Belinda Bencic will take on Iga Swiatek. Well, the first game for today will surely serve off by 1:30 and 3 p.m. as a battle between Iga Swiatek and Belinda Bencic. Now let's talk about the men this morning. Well, remember, quarterfinal games went down last night for the ATP, the continuation of the quarterfinal, where Novak Djokovic reached the Wimbledon semi-finals for a men's record 14th time, breaking a tie with Roger Federer, quickly recovering from a nasty and awkward fall in the last game to beat Flavio Cobolli 6-7, 6-2, 7-5, 6-4 on Wednesday and set up a showdown against number 1 seed Yannick Sinner.
Yeah, it was a very, very good battle. Credit to him for playing very well, I think, the entire match, and serving great. He did surprise me. I didn't expect him to serve that well, but he was at some parts of the match just serving so good that I wasn't able to kind of read his serve or attack his serve. So just a huge improvement from him, I think, in the last 6 months since the last time I faced him in Shanghai. And, well, the results are showing his improvement. He's in quarters of the Grand Slam for the first time, and I told him at the net to keep going and just a bright future is ahead of him for sure if he keeps going this way.
The global AI market is
Well, Novak Djokovic last night, following the victory he had against Fabio Koboli. Well, talking about another man who was in top form, but maybe, I don't know how he's going to fare in the semi-final against Novak Djokovic. And that is the world number one Yannick Sinner, who defeated Ben Shelton 7-6, 6-4, 6-4. Well, it looked very scary for him. Maybe he can also pick up something here.
Already before it, so try to stay very solid. Trying
your performance today.
Yes, very happy. It was a very tough match, knowing already before it. So, try to stay very solid. Trying to, get through my service games and to see what I can do in the return games. And obviously, very happy about today's performance.
Hi Yannick, congrats for today.
Well, for the ATP of the Wimbledon, the semi-final round will go down tomorrow, starting 1:30 with world number one Yannick Sinner against Novak Djokovic, and it's going to be the same time where Taylor Fritz will be taking on Carlo Alcaraz. And well, I can't just wait to see again a final where we have a Yannick Sinner versus Carlo Alcaraz or a Novak Djokovic versus Carlo Alcaraz. Maybe I underrated Taylor Fritz, but anything can happen in the world of sports, right? Okay, now moving on, and let us talk more updates. Now we go straight and talk basketball. Well, defending NBA Cup champion Milwaukee Bucks will play its group stage games in this season's tournament against New York Knicks, Chicago Bulls, Charlotte Hornets, and Miami. The league confirmed on Wednesday. The league unveiled the groups for the third year of the tournament, which tips off on 31st of October. Group play continues through November 28. Quarterfinals will be decided December 9 to 10, with the tournament semifinals to go down on December 13 in Las Vegas. The championship game, which will not count towards the season record and statistics for either of the clubs involved, will be decided on 16th of December in Las Vegas. Quarterfinal and semifinal games will count towards the regular season for the teams involved in those contests. Full schedules will be announced in August, coinciding with the rest of the NBA's schedule rollout of the 2025-2026 season. Now, looking at the Group A. Group A has got Cleveland Cavaliers, Indiana Pacers, Atlanta Hawks, Toronto Raptors, and Washington Wizards. In East Group B, we've got Boston Celtics, Detroit Pistons, Orlando Magic, Brooklyn Nets, and Philadelphia 76ers. Group C in the East has got Milwaukee Bucks, New York Knicks, Chicago Bulls, Miami Heat, and Charlotte Hornets. In Group A of the Western Conference, we have from the West, we have Oklahoma City Thunders, Minnesota Timberwolves, Sacramento Kings, Phoenix Suns, and Utah Jazz. While Group B has got LA Lakers, LA Clippers, Memphis Grizzlies, Dallas Mavericks, and New Orleans Pelicans. While West Group C, we've got Houston Rockets, Denver Nuggets, Golden State Warriors, Portland Trail Blazers, and San Antonio Spurs. Okay, now talking about contracts here before going on break, because it's all about money. Oklahoma City Thunder star and the 2025 NBA champion Chet Holmgren has agreed to a fully guaranteed 5-year maximum rookie contract extension that could reach $250 million after missing 3 months during the season because of a hip injury. Holmgren returned in February and came back stronger to help lead the Thunder and their young core to the NBA title. Holmgren does not really include a player option or team option. So maybe that better. When we come back from the break, we talk football from the local to the foreign scene. Do not turn the dial.
Abeg, why all this commotion for Mommy Dolapo's shop?
It's Rocky by Chin Chin, no. Everybody's saying a better snack all day long.
Now, wow. This Rocky by Chin Chin, they're good for money snack. What are you eating that's got you so excited like this?
Mr. Tunde, na Rocky by Chin Chin, no.
Rocky by Chin Chin?
Yes, Oga. It's very delicious and nourishing.
Are you serious?
You don't believe me? Go ahead, have a taste.
Wow, no wonder everyone is crazy about it. Mary, help me and go get some Rocky Bite Chin Chin so I can use it for breakfast.
Okay, sir. Rocky Bite Chin Chin. Very delicious. Yummy. Rocky.
Rocky Bite Chin Chin. Unleash the unstoppable snack adventure. Produced by Sumal Foods.
PMTC, TMTC, is the option for the option for pregnant woman with HIV. No go lose God, your baby can be HIV. This opportunity, PMTC, oh, is the option for the only option. Pregnant woman with HIV. Plan B, baby can be HIV.
Oh yes, a woman living with HIV can give birth to a HIV-free baby with the right care, treatment, and support. All you need to do is go to the nearest health center and start your PMTCT services today. Our trained health workers are ready to care for you and your baby with love, respect, and confidentiality. So, what are you waiting for? Take the bold step now. PMTCT is free, it is safe, and could save a life. Early detection saves life. For more information and support, call us now on 6222. It is free. This message is brought to you by the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA, with partnership from the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
Now, the one-stop chemical place is here in Ibadan. Oh yes, for all kinds of chemicals and pet bottles, House of Mabel Chemicals and Pet Solutions is the place to be. For nitrosol, caustic soda, soda ash, sulfonic, thickener, phenol, pano oil, ethanol, menthol, paraffin, hydrosulfates, wax, industrial camphor, carbolics, Senti-Acure, Diacort A, citric acid, silicate, TEA, carbopor, including borax, shea butter eucalyptus, sulfates, PKO, baking powder, as well as oils like glycerin, hydrogen peroxide, vitamin C, vitamin E, cocoa button, and all kinds of fragrance. All products are available at Ojota price. Visit House of Mabel Chemicals and Pet Solutions today at Camillus Phase 1, Block G, Shop 7, Ogunpa Market, Ibadan. Telephone 0905 411 0044 and 0913 203 6254. House of Mabel Chemicals and Pet Solutions, your one-stop chemical place.
Sabi dribble o, but you no fit dribble past malaria if you no use insecticide treated nets. Malaria dey real o.
This message now from Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Kickoff Sports Show still live on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9 FM. Check the time right now. It is 9:20. My name is Oladapo Okunubi. And let's go straight to the second half of the show where we talk football from the local scene and talking about the NNL Super 8 playoffs. It's going to be the match day 3 and the playoffs right there in Delta State, Asaba, the Stephen Keshi Stadium. Remember, it is the top 2 from the conferences. That's where we're moving to the NPFL. And with the way situation is, things can still change in the Southern Conference, same as the Northern Conference, but Yobe Desert Stars looks positive, same as Oshu United. But let's look at games going down today. Doma United will take on Barrow FC, 10 o'clock. Same time, Yobe Desert Stars is battling Wiki Tourist of Bochi. Oshu United will take on Kun Khalifa by 1 p.m. Same time, Crown FC is taking on Warri Wolves. Well, the situation of Crown FC looks very dicey, walking on a tightrope after 2 matches, recording just 1 point, conceding 2, scoring 1. And Warri Wolves, our opponent, that is placed second with 3 points, winning a game, losing 1, scoring 3, and conceding 1. For Oshu United, a team that looks so positive, will be taking on Kun Khalifa, that's got 3 points. So let's keep our fingers crossed to see what happens at the end of the match day 3. Now, moving away from the NNL playoffs, let's go straight and talk women's football on the show this morning. Well, Super Falcons head coach Justin Madugu says the team is firmly focused on securing maximum 3 points against Botswana today. Madugu's side started their campaign at the 2024 Women's Cup of Nations with a 3-0 victory over Tunisia on Sunday. Asisato Shola, Omori Solaba Bajide, and Chiwendu Ihezuo were on target for Nigeria in the game. Now, another win against the Maras will see the former champions grab a place in the quarter-finals. Nigeria, remember, once defeated Botswana 2-0 in a group stage game, stayed the Prince Malay El Hassan at the previous edition of the tournament. Well, maybe this is a part of the examples that Chiamaka Nadozie, the Super Eagles goalkeeper, has in her head, saying that the team is good to go and ready to beat Botswana.
Get prepared for this game, everyone. We've been doing everything we know how to do best to get prepared for this game. The coaches, they've been giving us all the trainings we need to get prepared for the game, and we respect our opponents. We played them before in 2022, so I'm sure they're gonna come with a different style. So same here with our team, but at the end of the day, we'll try all our best to make sure we win the game. It's not gonna be an easy one, but we'll try everything we can to go home with the 3 points. Thank you.
Chiamaka Nadozie speaking there. Now let's also get from another Super Falcons player, that is Osinachi Ohale. Well, believes that the team, after the first clean sheet against Tunisia in the first game of the ongoing AFCON in Morocco, the team can repeat such in today's game.
Thank you so much for having me here. And, the first game we played the first game against Tunisia, and we got the 3 points and 3 goals and the first win for the tournament, and then tomorrow is the second game against Botswana, and we know how important the game is for us, the team, and for Nigerians. We're going to do our best to make sure that we get the 3 points, to get the win, and then to keep making them proud and smile on their faces. Yeah, like I said, it was a good start for the team, for the scorers, and for the goalkeeper, for me, the defenders, to keep a clean sheet. It's something like every defender, every goalkeeper look forward to, moving in or going into a tournament or competition. So it was a good step for us, and we want to keep that high standard. We want to keep that record going forward, and then make sure that we don't concede goals, and then
Well, wishing the girls all the best. It is more about closing the shop. Shield the Super Falcons of Nigeria score 1 or 2. Boss must avoid conceding. That is what Osinachi Hale is saying there. But remember, the first game for today in that group comes up 5 o'clock, where Tunisia will be up against Algeria. It is a North African battle, while Botswana will be up against Super Falcons of Nigeria, who are on Mission X, winning the 10th AFCON title. Well, for Botswana head coach Alex Malete has said his team will fight hard to beat the Super Falcons of Nigeria in their clash in today's game. The Group B encounter will hold at the Larbi Zoli Stadium, Casablanca, today. The Maras, who lost the first game at the WAFCON 2022 finals against Algeria, must avoid defeat to have any chance of making it to the knockout round. We're still talking about women's football, and let us talk about England this morning. Same as all the games going down today, England answered the critics with a thumping 4-0 win against the Netherlands in a Croatia Euros 2025 match, as Lauren James scored twice. But let us see more goals to go down today, right? At the Euros for the women's tournament ongoing, and games are going down today, where Finland will be up against Switzerland, while Norway battles Iceland. These two matches will surely go down by 8 o'clock tonight. Well, for those of you who would love to follow that, you can also do so. All right, now let's move away and talk transfer stories on the show. Well, Tottenham is doing great business, but who will also be moving? Well, Tottenham have agreed a deal with West Ham United to sign Mohamed Kudus. The fee for the 24-year-old forward is understood to be around £55 million. Now, looking at more transfer updates on the show this morning, Christian Romero is a subject of long-time interest from Atletico Madrid, but the Tottenham vice-captain player of the match in the Europa League final is considered a very important member of Thomas Frank's side. Well, a lot of changes you usually expect. Why? Because the coach of the side, got fired after winning the Europa title. That is Angel Postecoglou. Now, talking about Roma. This morning, Roma are interested in West Ham defender Konstantinos Mavropanos. The Italian club are searching for a centre-back this summer, and the Greece defender is one of the names on their list. Okay. Now, a man who went to Saudi Arabia, went to Ajax, and now he's looking for a place to go. He's now a free agent. Now, Jordan Henderson is leaving Ajax. Is now a free agent after opting not to trigger the 12-month extension in his contract. I'm not triggering any extension this morning because I'll have to move aside or step aside for FEIVA Lawrence to come on board, looking at headlines on the pages of Nigerian newspapers. But I'll be back tomorrow morning on the Kickoff Sports Show, the Friday edition. My name is Oladapo Okunubi. Good morning.